Hello guys and gals, Wild Rider here. Today, I'll take you out here on the, you probably recognize if you watched my video before, the scenic route outside of town, out toward the mountains. I think the last time I came out here, I took my scooter out here. We'll just do a little ride. And I did kind of ride around the neighborhoods and stuff before I got here and started this, but so we started at about 89% battery, so it wasn't in a full battery. So I don't know how far I'll get down here. Heck, I might just want to, I'm just going to put it down in 3 and not go super fast. That way we can try to go a little further. Just wanted to get out for a good ride today and test out the battery, make sure it was okay. And after I had that little little incident where the battery fell off down the dirt road, haven't really took it back on the dirt road since then. Just kind of rode around the neighborhood and stuff, and this is the furthest I've been out since then. Definitely would love to have the newer batteries. And like I said, I'm hoping to get that 50 amp hour battery eventually. I don't know when that will be released, or if I can afford it, but yeah, we'll see. Got some other things in the works too, so it's depends on where all the money is. I don't have a lot of it to go around, so I have to choose my priorities. Yeah, I could probably keep up with this traffic, but like I said, I'm kind of just more trying to make my battery go a little further since I only have the single battery. Because even if I just, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how much the 50 amp hour one will cost, so even if I went with the second battery, I'd still really need to change this original one because the U batteries now are much better. They got these Samsung cells, and from what I've watched other people do the reviews with the real version too, the batteries don't seem to have the sag issue like this original battery does. But it does have a different issue. It's like they have this weird issue where it's just not communicating or something. They're not showing the percentage right. And if I turn it off and on, it'll have a lot less than what it showed before. Which, luckily on the version 1, the display and everything that I have, I don't have that issue. Mine still works the way it did, so I haven't had any trouble with that. So I might be lucky there, I guess. I do think the forks in the new one, the version 2, is better. Because, yeah, I knew they had to be different, and when I saw some other people review it, and sure enough it is. It don't have the lockout, which sucks, but this one does. But the problem is I can't use it anyway right now. Because the way the handlebars sit down on it, it just sits right on top of the adjustment, so it's hard to move them. Let's see anything cool. Oh, look at that creek. It's beautiful. Those mountains are beautiful. Things nice and green up there. Yeah, I've got some, probably in a month or so, I'll get some days off so I can go up there. Been wanting to do that for a long time, and then everything else happens, and just never have gotten to it yet. And I may even do it sooner if I get time on the weekends or something. But definitely gonna get up there. Got a few places in mind. Take you. They're still showing at 64%. We'll stop here for a second and see if there's any battery side, because that's the problem with this version 1 battery. Needs to be a lot of, and there always has been like that, battery sag on it. So sometimes you have to stop and give it a little bit and let's see what it does. Yeah, it seems to be going back up. Which is just the opposite of the issue they have with the newer ones, where it's not showing it going down, and then they turn it off and on and it's like way lower. So then, but the voltage doesn't always match up either, they say. It is cool in the newer ones though that the display now shows the voltage there, not just the percentage. Yeah, we're already back up to like 74, so I think we're okay to go a little further. So as long as I keep this slower pace up, I think we can go quite a ways. Hopefully we can go as far as I did on the Max Fun 10 Pro. Or get all the way down there to the Holy Cow Ranch down there. Of course, I was blasting it as fast as it'll go. And it made it all the way down there, but it is also 72 volts. So it's 72 volt, 24 amp hour, so. Yeah, this is only a 60 volt, 20 amp hour battery in mine here. And this power goat here. Higher voltage, more efficiency. Because see, the Max Fun 10 Pro only has 2 30 amp controllers. But it can achieve the same speed as this bike does. With just those. Of course, I guess, depending on how you look at it, 230s, I guess that could also be said to be 60, but yeah. So higher voltage is more efficient. Don't have to have as much amperage. That's why these goat power bikes here with the 60 volt batteries do a lot better than your 48 volt. Because they're more efficient. Same way with 52 volts more efficient than 48. Or 60 is more efficient than 52. So. It's like my buddy Bruce out there in Maryland, he's going to get a Lyric Graffiti X. That's a pretty cool bike too. That's another one I've been looking at. But pretty cool. It runs about $4,000. Which isn't bad for what it is. But yeah, there's also a couple others out there, and then one of those is the ones I'm looking at. And yeah, they're also at that price range. So we'll see what I end up with. Like I said, I have to kind of pick and choose because I can't afford to buy but probably one thing for the rest of this year. Unless I started getting a lot more views. And I'll get there eventually. And monetize, so not really making anything yet, I should say. I get a little bit back, but everything I'm getting back is pretty much just going right back in, so. Yeah, that's the way most businesses work, right? Yeah, this video is going to be a lot longer than I intended it to be. I'll just have to cut a lot of this out, so I won't bore you guys to death, because nobody just wants you to hit and ride for hours. I just enjoy it so much, though. It's one of those things that's much more fun to do yourself than to watch somebody else do it. At least there's nice scenery out here for you. It's beautiful. And I have this weird in-between controller on this too, but after watching some of the new reviews, that newer controller seems to be different. I know they put different blinkers on the version 2s, and I was told the controller should not be that much different, but at Bryson Butt, I have seen this comments of what the other people said, and it does appear to be some different to me because I don't have that delay that they're talking about. Someone was saying, like, when you start pedaling, there's like a kind of a delay before it kicks in. And I don't care if I'm going and let off and I start off again, mine picks up right away. Alright, let's head back. We made it to the sign. We're at 66%, it says. Yeah, now it went up 67, so I bet it's really about 70 or so. So we're going to go ahead and start pedaling back. See how far we get. And pretty much this whole way from when I turned around the here is pretty much has been all uphill too. Because it kind of goes downhill toward the mountains there for a while. Till you get close to them and then it starts going back up. Now we're up on this hill. It'll start to go down a little bit here, then back up again. Don't get to go down for very long. Deer everywhere. All up on the hill. Some right there. So we just gotta make it up this big hill here. The rest should be easy. Alright. We did indeed make it. So let's turn this off. Let's set a minute. This camera's still recording. Let's check on the other one. Yeah, I think this one's probably gave up the ghost. Oh. It's still going. Cool. Yeah, so both cameras actually made it. To my surprise. Didn't think to bring the little USB cable that I could hook to that one. So there we go. That's looks like it's going to stay at 10%. And we're in a total of 24.8 miles. And I did majority of that all in pass 3. So average speed on that was about 24, 25. So yeah, that's with the stock version 1 PowerGo battery. Said the version 2 one is better. So I suspect you'll get more out of it. And keep in mind, this is a really hilly area. So this is kind of worst case scenario. If you're in a flat area, you're going to get more. But yeah, that's a version 2 PowerGo range test with the version 1 battery. Said mine's kind of unique. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And please check out my links in the description below, because I'll have a 5% discount link on this wonderful bike and any of the other Go Power bikes, including the scooter. So check those out. I'll see you in the next one.